Hi guys, Aka here. So this is a bit of an impromptu video, and to be honest, is a bit of a public service announcement. Okay? Please, if you are considering getting the new dragon, and the main reason you're considering getting this dragon is so you can put it in a sub-city, please don't do it. Okay? For the love of God, for the love of whatever you hold dear, please do not do that. All right? It will be a waste of your money, and yeah, don't do it. Okay? There's no point. Now, I've spoken to a few people, and I've had some comments on the previous video of people saying that this dragon would work well in a sub-city. Okay, yes, the dragon has debuffs, but that does not mean that it will be good in a sub-city. Okay? Remember that you are paying for this dragon. It's not free. Okay? It's not a free unlock. You don't get it from drops from boss monsters or anything. You're actually paying money in the wheel to get this dragon. All right? And if all you're going to do is to stick it in a sub-city, it's really not worth it. All right? Let's put the money aspect aside for a second. Let's actually talk about what you're getting from the dragon. These are the stats of the dragon. Now, if you get this dragon, you're looking to get enemy siege machine HP here. Okay? And you'll get 30%. All right? 30% siege HP debuff. Okay, that's kind of cool until you realize that this is the debuff that you get at the max level 20. Okay, max level 20, 30% HP debuff. In my opinion, that's not good enough. Okay, there are various options that you could possibly get a similar amount of debuffs from other avenues. Let me give you one for example, okay? Let's take the spirit beast here, the serpent. All right, this serpent gives you siege HP debuff, as you can see here. And, you know, I haven't done anything spectacular to it. Okay, I just leveled it up to level 10. I did the quality once and that's it. There's still a lot more work I could do on this serpent. And I already have 22% siege HP debuff on this. Okay, think about it for a second. That's over 70% what I would have gotten from the dragon that I have gotten from the spirit beast for free. Like, it virtually cost me nothing to get the spirit beast to this level, and I already have 70% of the max debuff that you would have gotten from that dragon. Okay, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Let's go back to the dragon. Okay, now again, remember that this is at level 20. And I don't know, maybe people have forgotten how difficult it is to feed dragons, right? Like, getting a dragon to level 10 or level 12 or level 15 is tough enough for a lot of people. And I'm sure most of us have gone through the process of feeding dragons, and we can remember how difficult it is, right? And this is to get the dragon to level 20. When you take into account all the materials, all the dragon coins, and all the stuff you need to feed to the dragon to get it that high, and then you realize that all you're going to get from that is 30% siege HP debuff, I don't know, in my opinion, it's really not worth it. Now, we look at the rest of the dragon skills. Okay, so in this first talent here, you get enemy ground troop and mounted troop defense debuff. Okay, 47%. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty decent. But again, that's until you realize that this is the max stat when the talent gets to level 100. And again, for anyone that has done the talents on their dragons, you know how difficult it is to increase those talents. Here, let's take a look at my Celtic Demon, for example. Okay, we look at the first talent here. This one, I have it at level 40. And see how much it would cost for me to raise it. It would cost me over 20,000 gems to raise it for one level. And this is at level 40. And it goes up to 100. Do you see what I mean? So these are the things that you need to take into consideration when you're looking at the new dragon before deciding that, oh yeah, it will be good on a sub-city. It won't. Okay? Let's look at the next one. The next talent here has enemy siege machine debuff 37%. 37% when the talent is at level 100. I mean, come on, guys. Like, I really don't know how else to say it, that it's really not worth it. Like, if this is your main reason for trying to get this dragon, it is really not worth it. Okay? And yeah, there are some people that, you know, have tried to get the dragon and they got really lucky and they got it with their first pack. Okay, so they bought one pack here and they were able to get the dragon. Lucky them, all right? But for the majority of people that I've spoken to, they have had to get either 3 or 4 packs before they could get the dragon. All right, so you're looking at around $300 to $400 for the majority of people. And then, of course, you have some lucky people that got it for, you know, for less, or maybe even just like $100. And that's cool. But again, even if you were one of those very lucky people, $100 is still a lot of money for a dragon that you want to just dump into a sub-city. Like, even if you have tons of dragons and you don't really need this new dragon for anything because it's not going to replace any of your main PvP dragons, or as, you know, one of my friends said, I just like coining, you know, fine, that's cool. If you're someone that just likes coining, that's okay. But there are better things that you can spend your money on in the game right now during this 8th year anniversary. And of course, remember, if you're doing it, you need to use something like the Amazon App Store so that you can save a bit on the coining that you're doing, right? I don't know of anyone that doesn't like saving money, right? Do any of you guys not like saving money? So anyway, links in the description, QR code on the screen. But if you're going to spend, right, the main event pack has a lot of good stuff in it. Okay, it has a lot of good stuff in it. You could spend on that and you will probably get yourself in a position where you can get a lot of the buffs and debuffs that you wanted from that dragon. All right, just take, for example, we go back to the Spirit Beast, right? You could spend some cash on this Spirit Beast, okay? Get the stuff that you need to increase the level, okay? Improve the quality of the Spirit Beast, dump some more HP in it, and you would get those debuffs, right? And it probably wouldn't cost you up to $300. You could do the same thing for the Chimera, right? This one has got enemy siege defense debuff. Okay, so you increase the quality, you do that, you put some XP on it, and you will get those debuffs. And you don't have to worry about feeding the dragon to level 20 or whatever it is, right? Or better still, you could come in and then do some of the seals on the Spirit Beast and get yourself some buffs. In my opinion, that would end up being a lot more beneficial for you than spending that money on a dragon and then just dumping it in your sub-city. Like, honestly, that's really what I think. And you know, something that I've known before, but I really started thinking about it again with this new event that came up, is that sometimes we as Evony players, our sense of the value of money gets warped a bit. Okay, we start thinking that, yeah, okay, $100 is really not a big deal, or like $300 is, you know, it's like a good deal or something like that. That's a lot of money. Like, seriously, that is a lot of money. Even if you were one of the lucky people that got this thing for one pack, $100, that's still a lot of money. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have anyone in my life that I can just go up to and be like, hey, bro, yeah, can you just give me $100? Like, it's not a loan or anything like that. I don't need it for anything particularly serious. Yeah, just give me $100. Like, seriously, all of my friends would look at me and be like, bro, are you on drugs or something? Like, what's wrong with you? You think I'll just give you $100 just like that, just for nothing, for free? You know, $100 is not an insignificant amount of money. And I don't know, maybe some of you are listening to this and you want to prove me wrong. Okay, fine. I'll ask you, give me $100. Okay? I don't particularly need it for anything. I don't have anything urgent that I need the money for. I'm not planning on giving it to charity. Just give me $100. Yeah, if it's an insignificant amount of money. Okay? I'm sure some of you know that there is a feature on YouTube that you can give super thanks and make donations to the channel that you like. All right? I've never had that feature turned on my channel, but for this, I'm going to turn on that feature and I'm going to leave it on until the end of this 8th year anniversary. So yeah, just check the bottom of the video and you will see the button to give super thanks or donate to the channel. So please, once again, give me $100. Yeah, let's see how well that works out. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is that $100 or $300 is not an insignificant amount of money. And if you are going to spend that kind of money in the game, then you need to make sure that the money is being as productive for you as it possibly can. Okay? And of course, that involves the kind of stuff that you're getting with the money and also, you know, what you're saving. Again, Amazon App Store, links in the description, QR code on the screen. So that's basically my rant about what you shouldn't do with the new dragon. Now, what you should do if you plan on getting this new dragon is that this dragon would work well on a mounted general. All right? So if you have a mounted general that is in need of a dragon, this is a dragon that you can get if you are inclined to spend to get the dragon, and then you put it on the general. So, for example, for players that are still using Fafnir on their mounted general, right? You could get this new dragon, okay? Do the refines for mounted, level it up, feed it, you know, do all that stuff, put it on your mounted general, then switch Fafnir to your siege general, okay? And with that, you'd be very fine, right? Now, there are also some people that have mentioned that this dragon would work well on a wall general or a T1 trap. No, it won't. Okay? That's not what it's meant for. It will not work well on your wall general. Look at the stats here. The first stat is marching. The second stat is marching. The third one is a siege debuff. We've already talked about that. Okay? Look at the talents. Debuff, mount, and mounted troop defense. Okay, fine. That mounted troop defense will help you on your T1 trap. But is that the only reason why you're going to get the dragon? Okay, look at this. The second talent, debuff and sub-city training speed. In my opinion, not very helpful for you if you're a T1 trap. Look at the third talent, marching, mounted troop defense. Useless on a wall general. Okay, then in-city mounted troop attack. All right, that one might be good for your defense, but remember, this third talent is an active skill, meaning that as long as you own the dragon and you do it, it will show up here in your active skill. And you can use it irrespective of whether you have it on your wall general or on your mounted general. Okay, so once again, this dragon is not meant to be on a wall general. All right? If you are considering putting this dragon on your wall general, my advice would be probably look at one of the spirit beasts. Okay? If you don't have Thebes or the Yggdrasil dragon and you need a dragon to put on your wall general, it's not this new one. All right? You'll probably be better off using a spirit beast or using any of the other dragons that you already got for free. Okay? So, with that, again, this dragon should go on a mounted general. When you get the dragon, what you want to do the refines on the dragon. Do them for all mounted attack. Okay? All mounted attack on the refines. Then level up the dragon so you get the marching mounted troop defense, the marching mounted troop HP. Okay? You can do the talents on the dragon. right? You will get the ground and mounted debuff. You'll get the mounted troop defense. You will also get this siege defense debuff. But if it's on your mounted general, the siege debuffs you get from this dragon will be practically useless. Okay? They'll be practically useless. There are some situations where they might come in handy, but those are only in specific situations. For the most part, the siege debuffs on this dragon will be useless on your mounted general. You just have to accept it like that. Okay? Then you do the third talent, which is the active skill, remember? And then you can use that in every situation, irrespective of however you're using the dragon. So guys, that's my emphatic plea to you regarding this dragon. Please don't waste your money on it, all right? So yeah, whatever you're doing, if you're coining, try and save some money, check out the Amazon App Store. Other than that, don't waste your money and make sure that whatever you're spending on is as productive for you as it possibly can be. Now, if you're someone that is considering getting this dragon, but you're not really sure where to use the dragon or whether maybe getting something like a spirit beast would be better for you, I have a video where I've gone through the best spirit beasts that are available in my opinion. Check it out and see if anything fits what you're looking for. That's it for me, guys. Thank you very much. Aka signing out.